So good morning guys. Now we are now tackling data communication. Data communication it is the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium. For example of data communication is computer connected to the internet via an Wi-Fi connection which is uses a wireless medium to send and receive data from one or more devices. Now, five characteristics of effective communication. It uses the same transmission medium and language. Yes, kailangan ito. Kailangan the same ng transmission medium. Kasi kung hindi sila the same, walang communication na nagaganap. For example, yung isa gumagamit ng Zoom, tapos yung isa gumagamit ng Google Meet. So, walang communication na nangyayari sa kanila. 2. Direct and indirect communication. So, direct happens when a speaker's true intention are communicated in verbal message. So, indirect happens when a speaker's true intention are hidden. Mutual understanding. Oh yes, minsan nangyayari to yung hindi sila nagkakaintindihan. Siguro dahil sa may na yung internet, yun, may delay. Continuous process. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy yung communication na nangyayari. For example na lang, LDR kayo ng jowa mo. Hindi continuous yung process na nangyayari sa inyo. Use of words as well as symbols. Ito, for example, ito yung mga signage sa daan, yung bawal tumawid dito, yung signage ng pedestrian lane. Data. Data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating and using the data. Data is any information or data that presented in any form. 3 fundamental characteristic of data communication. Deliver. The system must deliver the data to the correct destination. Yes, for example na lang, nag-send ka sa akin sa Gmail ko. Kailangan ma-send sa akin yung information or data na hinihingi ko sa'yo, sa akin, hindi kong sa kanila, kani-kanino. Yes, nangyari ito minsan sa mga chat siguro, no? Kasi minsan na wrong send tayo na hindi dapat sa kanila mapunta yung data or information na yun pero napunta sa kanila. Accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. Yes, kapag nag-send ka ng message, kailangan matanggap ng receiver yung exact data na isinend mo. Timeliness. The system must deliver the data in timely manner. Kailangan yung data, kunwari nag-send ka ng 12, kailangan exactly 12 makarating din yung ma-receive din niya yung data or information na sinend mo. Pero liban na lang kung may delay na nangyari kasi mahina yung internet, ganon. Components of data communication. Message. It is the information or data to be communicated. Ito yung mga data or information na i-relay mo sa receiver na siya yung tatanggapin niya. Sender, it is the device that sends the data message. Siya yung taka-send or taka-relay ng message na ibibigay mo. Receiver, it is the device that receives the message. Receiver ito yung destination ng data or information na sinend mo. Medium, it is the physical pathway which message travel from sender to receiver. Medium, ito yung physical path which is through air, through water, or through wave yung medium path ng isend mo. Protocol, it is a set of rules governs communication. Data presentation. Text. ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Example of ASCII is code for an uppercase A is 10001 or 1001 in binary. ASCII. Unicode. Unicode is a universal character encoding standard that assigns a code to every character and symbol in every language in the world. ISO, International Organization of Standardization. Ito yung mga pwedeng data presentation, way ng data presentation, numbers, image, or through audio or through video. Data flow, simplex. Communication is unidirectional. Kumbaga, for me, yung simplex is one direction only. Kumbaga, one-to-one lang. Yung information or data na i-relay mo is one direction lang yung punta na. Live chats, TV, or radio transmission, yung mga ganon, yung unidirectional, one way only. Half duplex. Each station can both transmit and receive but not at the same time. Yung half duplex naman ay can communicate with each other but not simultaneously. Full duplex. Both station can transmit and receive simultaneously. Ito yung pagkaiba naman ng half duplex at full duplex. Sa half, hindi siya simultaneously, pero sa full duplex, simultaneously yung pag-transmit and receive niya ng data. Device is plain old telephone. Example of full duplex. Device is plain old telephone service, both ends of call can speak and heard by the other party simultaneously. Network criteria. Performance. It can be measured in many ways. Transit time. It is the amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. Response time. It is the elapsed time between an inquiry and response. The performance of the network depends on many factors such as numbers of users. B. Type of transmission medium. C. Capabilities of the hardware and the efficiency of the software. Next is reliability. It measured by the frequency of the failure, time it takes to link to recover from failure, and network robustness in catastrophe. Reliability is the measure of how often a network is usable. Mean time between failure is measure of average time a component is expected to operate between failures. Security. How does network protect the data unauthorized access? Security is the protection of hardware and software and data from unauthorized access. Categories of network. Network is categories with the following factors. Size. Yes, kailangan natin i-consider we must consider the size of our network. Ownership. Ownership is not only owned by or operate by individual organization. Distance it covers. Yes, ito yung makita mo dito yung sakop ng network mo kung gaano siya kalawak. Physical architecture. It is kung ano yung connection ng network mo, like peer-to-peer or client-server. The three categories of network, the LAN or local area network, MAN, metropolitan area network, wide area network, or the WAN. Yung pagkakaiba naman ng tatlong to, LAN, connect computers in short distance only. Kumbaga yung LAN is for like computer shop, establishment, school, hospital yung mga yun, na nag-a-allow ng sharing data sa mga user nila. Next is MAN, the Metropolitan Area Network. MAN are typically larger than LAN, but is smaller than MAN. Examples ng WAN is kasi yung WAN is or cities to cities lang, or pwede ring region to region. Compare sa LAN, sa isang establishment lang siya. Kung baga, may range yung, yes, may range din yung 1. Kasi cities to cities lang yung kanya naabot niya. Sa LAN naman is, yung range siya is sa establishment lang. Next, the wide area network or the WAN. Connects computer over a wide area. Ito na yon yung pinakamalawak, kumbaga globe na yung, sa buong globe na yung sakop ng WAN. Yung categories. Categories, LAN, MAN, WAN. Yung size nila, LAN, building or campus. MAN, city. WAN, globe. Ownership, privately owned. Public company, private or public. Distance, few kilometers. Extend over entire city. WAN, enter and extend power entire globe. Yung architecture bus is Starlink, LAN to LAN, MAN to MAN. Example, laboratory network. Network is a group of connected communication devices such as computers and printers. Network is a collection of computers, servers, network devices, peripherals, or other devices connected to one another to allow the sharing of data. Mid-1960s standalone devices. ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency. DoD, Department of Defense. 1967, ACM, Association of Computing Machinery Meeting. ARPA, ARPANET. IMP, Interfaces Message Processor. 1969, ARPANET, Reality for Nodes. University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. University of California, Santa Barbara, USCB. Stanford Research Institute, University of Utah. NCP, Network Control Protocol. 1972, Vince Cerf and Bob Kahn Interneting Project, Transmission Control Protocol. Encapsulation, wrap then unwrap. Datagram, UDP, prioritized time over reliability. 3. Function of gateway, gateway between two network. Shortly, 3-4, TCP or the Transfer Control Protocol, higher level function. Number 1, segmentation. Segmentation in the computer networking is the act of practice of splitting a computer network into sub-networks, each being a network segment. 2. Assembly them into the proper order at the receiving end of the communication. Error detection. Error detection helps us detect if any error has occurred during transmission of the message. IP or the Internet Protocol, handle datagram. TCP IP or Transfer Control Protocol and Internet Protocol today. Psychology, topology. It refers to the way in which a network is laid out physically. Physical topology, it refers to the interconnected structure of a local area network. Ito yung 4 categories niya. Number 1, mesh. Communication is point-to-point. It is a network setup where each computer and network device interconnected with another one. The next one is bus. Signals are shared with the backbone cable. In bus topology naman is there is a main cable and all the devices are connected to this main cable through drop lines. Drop lines yung main cable nila. Next one is star. Signals are passing through the central devices. Star naman is in star topology, each devices in the network is connected to a central device called hub. Kung baga, dadaan yung muna sa hub yung data at siya na yung mismong magre-relay sa destination na gusto mo. Unlike sa mesh 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 topology, star topology doesn't allow direct communication between devices kasi yung mesh is direct siya, point to point, pero yung star hindi niya inaalaw yung direct na communication. Next is the ring. Signals are circulate within the network. Ring, each devices is connected with the two devices on either side of it. Kung baka yung ring is paikot-ikot yung communication nila. Kung baka nandito yung information sa taas at gusto ng information yung katabi, iikot doon, mag-i-relay nila pagkakaroon yung information ng sa mabot mismo yung devices at yun yung destination niya. So, topology, mesh, bus, star. Advantages ng mesh is point-to-point link, robust, privacy or security. Bus, less expensive than mesh, ease of installation. Star, point-to-point link, robust, less expensive than mesh. Disadvantages of mesh, expensive in cable and I/O connection, sheer bulk of wiring. Disadvantages of bus, difficult reconnection, difficult to add station, limited number of station. Star, disadvantages, using central devices. Featured, backbone cable, hub. And the ring is point-to-point link to both side only. Ayun. Easy to install and configure. Disadvantages, unidirectional traffic of signal. Featured repeater. Ayun, thank you for